And we are go. Hey everybody, my name's Joe.
I am also Joe.
Welcome back to the couch. It's SNES is Life. Tonight, as you can see from the screen, we're going to be playing Final Fight. Released November 91. I think it was November 10th. Because I haven't changed the title yet again because I suck. I spent so much time getting everything changed and I missed the damn title. Final Fight. November 10th. 1991. So, let me take a second just to get that in place because, you know, professional. Yeah, right. And we will get moving along shortly. There we go. Final Fight, November 10th, 1991. What do you think of that box cover art?
It looked like a wrestling game. At least from that box art, it looks like it would be, you know, the cover of a wrestling match.
That's fair. It does look a bit like the cover of a wrestling match. It definitely has the 80s vibe to it. Big muscle-bound dudes. That guy actually kind of looks like something out of Mad Max with the leather and the chain.
I was about to say he looked kind of like Rocksteady before he...
Oh, yeah. But also a product of the 80s. I mean, they were very 80s. So, all right, let's have a look at the back of the box. Here we go. In the back of the box, Mayor Mike Hager, it's got the story, vows to snatch back the streets of Metro City from the crooks with his bare knuckles. But the Mad Gear Gang snatches his daughter Jessica, and now there's going to be some bone-crunching dues to pay. Jessica's boyfriend Cody hits the streets hard with Hager tempting hoods downtown and slugging it out in the slums. He's a one-man army. His weapons are anything he can find, but swords, knives, or pipes. Yeah. So you get to pick Hager or Cody. There are 5 levels. There's a bunch of the knives, pipes, daggers, swords for weapons. Hager's just a monstrous, beefy, over-massive dude. So let's have a look. So what do you think of the screenshots? I mean, I guess it's arcadey looking.
Yeah.
This is really reminiscent of the arcade beat-em-up era. So let's have a look at some instruction manual. How about them apples? Final Fight. Again, we get the cover art. Special message from Capcom. Thank you. How to start. Insert your cartridge. No kidding.
It's clobbering time.
Yeah, baby. Isn't that... I'm pretty sure that's trademarked.
It might be.
Who says it's clobbering time? The Thing from Fantastic
Four. I'm pretty sure it's The Thing.
Yeah, I feel like that's a serious trademark infringement there. Let's see. Here's some more story. It's pretty much the same thing as on the back of the box. So it explains your points, your lives, your high score, your strength, time, and enemy strength. Controls, look out. You can punch, jump, walk in any direction, grab an enemy, pick up an item, or pause the game. Boy, they kept her simple. Mike Hager is a former champion Street Fighter, now a mayor.
I feel like that's not realistic, but...
You say that, but Arnold Schwarzenegger became a mayor. And so did Jesse Ventura, who was a professional wrestler.
Was Arnold Schwarzenegger a wrestler, or was he just an actor?
He was just an actor and bodybuilder. But Jesse Ventura was like a WWF actor, wrestler in the 80s and early 90s. Like, they are what they were. So here it tells you also they got some special moves.
I'd like to see Hulk Hogan as a mayor.
You might by the time he dies. You get your headbutt if you grab an enemy, press Y. Jump kick, press B while you're jumping. Lunge. Press the B button, then press down. I don't know if I've ever done that. Pile driver, if you're grabbing an enemy, press the B button. While in the air, press down. Super spin. So you spin your arms around and clockwork. Killed everybody. Cody. Training in martial arts since age 9 and a 5th degree black belt in karate. I don't have any idea if that's legitimate or not. He's currently dating Hager's daughter, Jessica. You're going to get your power-up items. The big bad bosses. So there's 4 bosses listed here, but there's 5 levels, so I don't know who the 5th boss is, I guess. Survival tactics. Be careful about Cody and Hager's super moves. Each time you use it uses a little of your health. Wait until you're low on health before you pick up food. Don't stand toe-to-toe with the bosses. Hit them a couple of times and move. Each punch and kick does a different amount of damage. Experiment. Your limited warranty and an ad for Mega Man 3, and boy howdy, that's a short manual. No pictures, no screenshots, not color, all black and white. It's a little disappointing, but and then again, I guess it's a pretty simple game, so who's to complain about it, right? So why don't we dump the game manual and you go ahead and get that game going. And Capcom. Most stuff they make is quality. Woo, look at that.
I cannot hear anything.
There's no sound.
Oh.
The problem is the huge gang known as Mad Gear.
Oh.
Sometime in the 90s. Like early 90s. Look at him. It's massive.
I mean, I'll give it to him. The text is going by really fast.
Yeah, I'd say, are you pushing a button? But no, it's just slamming it across the screen, isn't it?
You fiend.
What have you done? Look at that dude. Woo! That's some teeth. There's Cody. They must pay. Every dude's got like the broadest shoulders ever. Blam. Final fight. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be the best.
Cody looks different in Final Fight 2.
Yeah.
He looks more buff in this one.
Unfortunately, Final Fight is a single player game.
I didn't want to choose Cody.
Well, you're Cody now.
I guess.
So anyway, yeah, Final Fight unfortunately is a single player game. So we're just going to have to take turns in this one. Final Fight 2, they realized the error of their ways and made 2 players. Not real sure what the difference is between the two in years. Let me look that bad boy up. What kind of time do we have before we can clean the streets up together? 1993, crap. That's a nice long way before we get to Final Fight 2. Ooh. Let's see what we can find on the game while you play. I'll look up some facts about Final Fight.
He looks like a football player, like a really buff football player. Not that football players aren't buff, but he's like excessively buff.
Final Fight, side-scrolling beat-em-up video game produced by Released by Capcom, originally released as an arcade game in 1989, which, I mean, most beat-em-ups you play are ports, so this was clearly, obviously ported. Ported in 1991, as it turns out. So, set in fictional Metro City. The game began development as a sequel to the original Street Fighter, which was released in 1987.
I thought that might be like seconds counting down, but I do believe that's minutes.
Might be. I don't know. No. Well,
it's not seconds, though.
Yeah, it might be minutes. Let's see. The game switched genres to a beat 'em up, and the title was changed following the success of Double Dragon because people decided that it was great. It was ported to various home systems, Super NES, followed by a few sequels. The same team that developed it later are the ones that developed Street Fighter 2, which is arguably, in my opinion, one of the cleanest fighting games ever produced. I mean, that's an opinion, but I feel that way. And that music. It's good music. I mean, it's a hell of a lot.
These guys are very annoying.
I guess it's a hell of a lot better music than, golf. The port of Final Fight to Super Nintendo system was released in Japan in 90, made it to America in 91. It was released to the Wii Virtual Console in 2007, and the Wii U Virtual Console in 2013. The SNES port removed the 2-player co-op option, which... Why would you take the 2-player option out of the game? That just seems dumb. Let's see... Look at this. The English localization was censored for its content and features several differences from the Japanese. The first two bosses, Damned and Sodom, were renamed Thrasher and Katana. Belger's wheelchair was redrawn to look like an office chair. Poison, a woman with pink hair, and Roxy, a woman with red hair, were replaced with two male enemies named Billy and Sid. All alcohol references were removed. The two health recovering items replaced the line, "Oh my god," spoken by the enemy when his car is destroyed. It was changed to "Oh my car." The blood splash effect, shown when a character is stabbed, is replaced by a generic explosion. And some of the darker enemy characters were given lighter skin tones. The original soundtrack was ported to the NES. Wow. It's a lot of changes, really. Thrasher, the first boss. He's the one that had the most handsome teeth ever on the TV screen at the beginning of the game. Yeah! So. Get him. Whistles for help. How weak.
You just threw a Molotov at me.
Yeah, some of the guys throw cocktails. Ooh, man,
Knife.
Can't beat those quality sound effects. I think if you're far away, you throw it, or if you hold towards them when you push the button, you pitch it. Yep, there it went. I say you're gonna lose at the end of the level anyway, so. Heave. Man.
Is that? It's what became the other dude, the
Andre?
Andre, yeah. I guess it's not Andre, it's Andore.
Hey, you got your sword. For half a second. Oh, it's gone too. They didn't even like let you get it back. Yeah, it's definitely the guy that turned into Andore or Andre or whatever. Elgato. Oh no, that wasn't. Elgato's the dude in the jeans. Man, you only got 2 lives left, homie. You gotta stop dying.
I would love to, but as soon as you get hit once, you're screwed.
Yeah.
See? Oh no, that is Andore.
Yeah, Andore! Or Andore Jr., as it were. Yeah, Andore Jr. Most people aren't going to have any idea why we find that funny. When we started collecting these games together over a year ago, our exchange student that was living with us, Danny, this was one of the first games we played, and Andore really had the habit of annoying him because the guy takes so much damage to get rid of.
Get out of here, Slash. Oh, I've almost killed myself with that superpower.
Well, why'd you use the superpower?
I didn't mean to. I meant to jump and then attack, and it just kind of did both of them at the same time. Bro, give me food.
Bless you.
Thanks.
You are about out of lives, my man.
Oh, Billy's the boss. I didn't realize that.
Which one's Billy?
Small dude. Green hair.
Really?
Yep. Or maybe he's not. He had a lot of health, though.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I think he just, on Dory's closer to a boss. Man. I love it. It's a pretty smashed up train. Ooh, he had... Wow, he took you down. Brutalizing you. Ooh. Yeah, this game plays a lot with the old 80s trope movies. Giant buff dudes kicking the crap out of gangs. But not
I mean,
there's
it's
anything.
good.
Yeah, I mean, not that there's... It was obviously a formula that worked very well, so... Because beat-em-ups were super popular in arcades. This, Double Dragon, the Ninja Turtles one, Street
I
Fighter.
played the Ninja Turtles when it's not good.
Which one?
The one on this.
Turtles in Time? That's an amazing game.
I did not understand the controls at all then.
You should read the instructions. The thing I like about Turtles in Time is when you beat people up, you can like throw them at the screen.
El Gato. Get out of here, Andore.
Nice stop. Hey, knife him. Burn, burn. Ha! My turn. Hugger! Dave, how's it going, buddy? Captain America, you are wrong. Joey is wrong. Turtles in Time is the best. I said Turtles in Time was good. What are you yelling Captain America about? Oh, you bastard. Well, I guess if you're gonna give me a pipe. Bastards. Pick the knife up through it, grab the pipe right back. Walk into my pipe. That's the way.
You know, I don't think I could do that.
What's that?
Let alone, like, a massive dude be able to do that.
What, the massive double-footed jump kick?
Yeah, and, well, not that I couldn't do it. I don't think I could land it. Like, I don't think I could jump, hit someone, and then come back and land on my feet again.
Probably not. Oh, come on now.
I don't know how many people could. Also, he only goes for, like, gut punches. Just boom, boom.
Indeed.
Right to the stomach.
You bastards.
Yeah. As soon as you get hit, you're, like, screwed for a majority of your health.
Well, I want to keep you all on one side, thank you. No.
The top one is a weapon, I think. Ah, I'm thinking of different barrels then.
No. No! I jumped! Go away. Oh, come on. Mid kick? Unfair. No! No! Run away! Damn it.
I mean, you can do that as well. You can pick them up and do the weird head slam thing. Oh, he said you were talking about beat 'em ups. Captain America is a good one. I realized Captain America was a game.
Come on! That's a bit much. Stupid Andore. I'll move on when I'm good and ready, thank you.
It keeps giving you pipes, but it only gave me daggers.
Oh, you rat bastard with a knife.
I wonder how effective that actually is.
What's that?
Like, power walking into someone and
sweet.
chest bumping them.
Well, I mean, for Andore, pretty effective.
Right, but how effective do you think it would be for just, like...
For any normal human being, it wouldn't be. Yeah!
I feel like it'd surprise them, and that's
No.
all it would have. It'd have surprise.
That was just not fair at all. We punched at the same time, and his is the one that connected. You feel like Final Fight is one of the weaker beat-em-ups. I mean, it's not amazing by any stretch. Now, Final Fight 2 I thoroughly enjoy because it had the two-player option.
There's a barrel behind you.
Yeah,
I bet it has a weapon. Oh, food.
yeah, let me get beat up a little before I pick that up.
It's gonna disappear.
No, I don't think it does.
This looks like a boss fight.
Doesn't it, though? Just the end of the area, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna... This is the boss fight. I feel like this is gonna be unfair immediately. Oh, for God's sakes.
Take one of his swords.
I'd love to.
Well, he picked it back up.
What?
What if you have both of his swords?
That's some jank nonsense right there. And he picks them both back up in like half a second.
He's the Andorra.
Good God. Knock yourself out. And then somehow the little knife cuts the wick perfectly. Abysmal. Let's see. Dave says, it has the same problem Double Dragon and Golden Axe does. All the bad guys are mostly the same with color changes at best. Boxer and the dude has swords. I know. God, and you have to go back through the whole stinking subway level? That's a bit much. Yeah, the fact that they took away the two-player option for Final Fights really, I think, hurts the game. The whole reason beat-em-ups are fun is because you get to play them with your friends. The fact that this one's not. It's a real disappointing change from the arcade game. Say second knife. I wonder if you have infinite continues or not. I'm betting we're gonna find out. Playing 2 players makes most doable. In the end, Sunset Riders and Turtles in Time are my favorite. Yeah, I remember Turtles in Time and I loved it. Sunset Riders, I don't really remember. I know I've played it at least a couple of times. It's the Western one where it's... Is it a side scroller? Or is that the one, or is that the shooting gallery one where you're kind of shooting forward in the screen? Dave. Save that pizza till you're all beat up. Oh, points. Save it till you're beat up, but you know, don't die. That's the worst part, is they get on both sides of you and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Oh, I hadn't even gotten up yet, and Andorra just butt slammed me.
You got the butt slam. It's a beat 'em up. You have guns. Yeah, well, look forward to that. How far is that down our list of games? Let's check. Sunset Riders, 1993 in October, so you got a long wait till we get to Sunset Riders, Dave. Let's see. Today starts the new set of 5 games. And the 5 games that are coming up here are Final Fight, Final Fantasy II, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Darius Twin, and Bill and Bear's Combat Basketball. So, that's a bummer. Yeah, there's a lot of games that we've talked about wanting to play that are way, way down the list, unfortunately. Well, I think I was about to say you're doing better than me because I'm pretty sure I had 3 lives at this point, but then you went and got killed. G and Darius Twin are solid games. Yeah, I mean, Ghouls and Ghosts I know. Darius Twin I'm not 100% sure I've played.
There we go, I got the pipe.
Final Fantasy II is one of your favorite games? Well, good. Because that's Final Fantasy II. The current plan is Joey's getting pretty close to beating Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. And he plays that on our Saturday night streams. We play a game for an hour and then he goes and gets to play that. So, my plan is that I'll probably be the one playing Final Fantasy II. And then when Joey finishes Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, I'll take over our Saturday night extra streams. And I'll actually play Final Fantasy II to the eventual completion. I mean, some games like that are Link to the Past, you know, Final Fantasy. Those games are just, they're so storied and so famous and popular that it feels wrong not to try to beat them on the stream. So, but there's no way we're going to do it in any kind of quick amount of time. It's going to take multiple days, you know?
He just counter threw my knife.
Skills, yo.
He hit my knife out of the air with his knife.
You are not going to beat this level.
No. Oh my...
That's frustrating as hell, isn't it? They catch you between 2 dudes and you can't do anything about it.
I lost a life because of it. And I had like full health.
And so long. Is Final Fantasy II long? I really don't remember. The thing I do remember about it is my brother playing it when I was a kid. And you get those airships, and those were awesome. I think Chocobos... Are Chocobos in every Final Fantasy game? I know they're in part 2 at least. You're dead. You're dead! Oh, credit 0. No. Yeah. This is our last continue. No. I guess I'll try Cody just for a change. Yeah.
He said everyone starts with base items. No one starts with a magical item, because if you start with one, everyone will get one.
Oh, come on.
That's a bit disappointing.
No. No. Oh, you son of a... No. No. Get away. Whoa, that is frustrating as hell. Oh, I thought he was coming back. I wasted the knife. Oh, hell, he's...
I don't know if we discussed this when we played Final Fight 2, but Andorre definitely looks like Andre the Giant.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, there's a reason he's named Andorre. Nope. Not doing that. Well, I've lost one life already. I think the key is just trying to keep them all on one side of you, you know? Take your time. Where are you going? Punch? One weak punch. I was like, you're gonna get off that chair eventually. No, no, no.
Could you imagine if someone could punch that fast in real life? I mean, I'm sure, like, I'm not counting, like, this when they hit the
speed bag.
The speed bag. But, like, just straight full-arm jab that fast.
I mean, professional boxers probably can.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, I'm sure, like, they can go out that fast, but, like, out and out and out and, like, that fast. I don't know, it feels... I was about to say unrealistic,
really?
But this entire game is rather unrealistic.
No! That was garbage!
You're doing so well.
No, we're not moving on until Andorre is dead, thanks. I don't need more enemies. Really? Punches me in mid-kick? Some janky nonsense there. No, no, get that pizza!
Ooh.
Ugh.
It's rather boring just watching it.
Yeah, again, that's a real mistake taking the second player option away. That's some nonsense. How come they can kick you and punch you like in the middle of your move? Stupid. I need a barrel full of health. That is... Ugh. Get away.
I do believe he knifed you.
You don't say. Should be in pretty good shape here. They're all stuck to one side and I've got a sword.
I was about to say, unless the guy throws a knife.
Yeah. Yay! Spam for the win! Not even messing around. I've gotten to the end of the train with 3 lives. That means I reasonably have a chance of beating Hilaria. So what do you think? Think we're going to play this multiple days?
I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if we're going to get past the second level.
I mean, I hope we get past the second level.
As do I, but we're 35 minutes in and we haven't gotten past the second level. We've died on it 3 times.
That is fair. No! I'm too far away to get the food. Ah. Stupid game. Here, come here and get me, fellas. Back against the wall. You're not getting behind me now. Oh, really?
So you think?
Apparently. Hey, made it to the boss with 3 lives. $10 says I don't beat him, though. As much as I want the sword. That bull charge nonsense.
It does say you should attack and then back off. Maybe try that. Like, hit him a few times and then run away. Yeah? He's gonna get up and pull charge.
What? He like charged across the entire screen.
He went to get his katana.
There was one closer to him.
Yeah, but he wanted that other one.
This is nonsense.
Run away.
Yeah, no. You can't do anything about it, dude. Unless you can, like, interrupt him with a punch, and I apparently cannot. Wow, that's some hot garbage right there. Let's see if there's some kind of, there is no cheat for the game. But let's see if there's some kind of hints as to how to beat the bosses.
Oh my, jeez.
So yeah, this is wonderful. Let me read you the advice off of the game thing. Salt, pass on it. If you eat before fighting him, your blood pressure is going to rise. He's frustrating because most of the fight he is impossible to hit. He's invulnerable at the start of his charge, the second is at the end of his charge, and he's also invulnerable when he swings his sword. When he gets up and is pointed down, he charges at you. If you manage to get a well-placed punch, you can stop him. If you're Cody, you can use his swords against him. Additional advice. Let it be known that he has 3 attack phases. It's actually easiest to beat him when he has both swords, because he will approach you slowly and attempt to engage you with them. If you find yourself directly across from him, he will hit you with a ×3 combo slice that will take 80% of your life. It is possible for Hager's punches to get through his slices, but not really worth the attempt. So yeah, they just made him damn near invulnerable. Like, he charges you, you have to basically get lucky to hit him. Just made an aggravating character.
That was great.
Yep, that's pretty much it. It says the most damaging move is apparently Hager's pile driver. So that's what you want to do, it says. Get him in a grapple and then pile drive him. So, you know, super easy.
I mean, to grapple him, you just walk into him.
Yeah, so we grab the enemy, press the B button. While in the air, press down on the control pad and hit Y.
You don't have to.
Oh.
You just have to jump and then hit Y. You grab them, jump and hit Y, and it'll do the spinny drop thing.
Either way, that is their recommendation. So.
I have 4 lives. Should I save it here?
Sure.
Oh, I'm not trying to use that. I'm trying to jump and then attack.
That's the worst, isn't it? You try just to do your jump kick and it ends up using your special. And you're like, well, that's a waste of health. When it wasn't needed. Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh.
It sucks when there's food on the ground, too. You're trying to wait. And you're trying to be like, oh, well, I want to save it till I'm you know, fairly damaged, and then you get killed. And you're like, well, crap, that was a waste. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think we're going to make it past the second level before the end of the night.
All I want didn't even give me a weapon this time.
Yeah, it doesn't. Usually one of those barrels is empty, I've noticed.
Yeah,
You know,
but
since
usually
we've
the
gotten to this
top
part
one.
like 4 times. Brutal. Ah! That was interesting. Look, let's ignore for a moment how unrealistic everything is. Could you imagine getting hit by a dude that size?
Could you imagine getting hit by Andore?
And here's a question. Let me pull the instruction manual back up real quick.
He's got massive hands as well.
It says that Hager is 6'8". How the hell big is Andore? Because he's bigger than Hager. For sure. Like,
Well, Hager is also bending over.
I mean, yeah, I guess he's got his knees bent.
I mean, yeah,
doesn't
look at Jake. Jake's all hunched over and he's about the same size. Elgato is just really tall.
Whatever. Andore is still massive.
Yes, I agree with that. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what? Oh, you can't even... Woo! Lucky duck. Look at him sneak around behind. What a prick.
Thought you could sneak behind me.
Hey, you made it to the boss. 2 lives left. Alright, so the thing recommended trying to grapple him and then do the pile driver is the best way. And then, unfortunately, you can't really do much about that.
Ouch.
Yeah, there's just nothing you can do. I guess you could try and jump kick him or something. And maybe you'll get lucky and your jump kick will land. And jump kick. Oh, look at him, he waited! Game is just nonsense.
He does a lot of damage with his sword as
Yeah. He does a hell of a lot of damage.
well. I tried to stop
That's
him
the
that
worst
time.
part, dude. Like, hey, look, you got him in the yellow, though. Yeah. So that's the way to do it, is
I think I
pile
might
driver.
barely beat him.
Yeah! High five! Woo! Beat the second level boss at the end. God, that dude's brutal. But here we are, 10 minutes to 10, so 9:50. So let's talk about... Oh, beat the car up for bonus points. Grab
Good
that
car.
pipe and kick the crap out of it. You gotta move to the other sides, yeah. Move up, yep. And you can beat the fender on the left. There it goes. Full points. So, alright, graphics.
Perfect.
What do you think of the graphics?
Not bad.
Yeah, I don't think the graphics are bad. I mean, it's a beat 'em up. You don't expect it to be a oh my car. And he cries. Nice.
The poor dude's car.
That was one of the things that said they changed in the port. He used to say, oh my god, now he says, oh my car.
That makes it sadder.
Yeah. So, Okay, graphics, not bad. I like it. It's bright and colorful. We all know that I love the bright and colorful games. What about music? Sound? What are you doing?
Moonwalking.
Oh, God.
Look at it.
Watch
Watch him. Anyway. I mean, it gets pretty repetitive.
Yes, it does. The music's not terrible, but it just is on infinite loop, you know? The other sounds... I mean, it's a beat 'em up. You're not going to get a lot of variety out of this damn thing. What about a variety of enemies? Like Dave pointed out. Pretty much just reskins of the same enemy. And then lots of the same enemy. Gameplay.
Not bad. It's difficult.
It is very difficult. I think one of the most aggravating parts is the fact that they can seem to hit you in the middle of your punch and kick, and then that really screws you. And then the game plays smart. Like, they try to get on both sides of you, which makes it extremely difficult to defend against. So that's the smart play, and I think, you know, if they had the 2-player co-op mode, you could kind of prevent that and help yourself, but they took that away from you, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult game, but it's kind of fun just to smash people up. You know, regardless of difficulty, I think it's a great game because my youngest kid, Louis, he can play this with me and beat the crap out of things. And, you know, it's not like it's a difficult game to understand. What do? You punch and kick. You punch and kick, and if you punch and kick at the same time, you do something special. So, not a bad game. Oh, bust that door. Yeah, so not terrible.
I was about to say, I can't punch those people, can I?
I wish there were more weapons. You get the pipe, the katana, or the knife. It'd be cool to see some more variety in there. They could be a little more gracious with the health. I don't know if you can earn extra lives, but it'd be really nice to earn some extra lives. Infinite continues would be a good option. There are a lot of ways you could improve the game. But so overall, what do you think?
Not bad. I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I give it a thumbs up. It's an entertaining way to waste an hour. I would prefer Final Fight 2.
Yeah.
Out of the two. Again, just because it's 2-player. Because Final Fight 2 is just as aggravatingly difficult. That's a new enemy so far.
No.
We haven't seen him yet, have we?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've seen him before, but we haven't seen him in the game yet.
Yeah, we have.
No, when?
In the first level.
That dude?
Yeah. There were 2 of him.
Were there?
Yes.
Oh. I guess because I didn't play the first level, I didn't notice.
Hager is, in my opinion, better.
Yeah, probably.
He has more health and he does more damage. He's just slower.
So, not a bad game. Worth killing an hour on just for funsies. Worth looking up. Would you recommend it?
Yeah.
Like you'd tell someone, hey, go play this game just for funsies?
I mean, I don't ever say that, ever. I don't recommend people to play any game, really.
Wow.
I don't talk about games that often. But why do you have 6 lives?
I don't know, because I'm awesome.
I think you can.
What the hell is this?
Lives.
I got 2 Andores?
No, you have Andorra and Andorra Jr.
Well, that's some hot garbage.
Anyway, the reason I prefer Hager is because if you walk into them and then hit the back button and Y, he slams them behind him, and then they're on the other side of the map.
For God's sakes. Alright, so what do you say? Do you want to play this for another day, or are we going to call this one after tonight?
I mean, we already did the review.
We did do the review. And I can guarantee you, we do have another game which is only going to get a single night's play. Bill Lambert's Combat Basketball is atrocious. So, we are not going to be playing that for multiple days. 100% guaranteed.
I could play this for 2 days.
I agree that we could. But if we choose to only play it for one, it's a nice, convenient spot to stop because of basketball.
I guess I forgot this was Wednesday. It was our second playthrough of the week.
So, like, Final Fantasy is for sure going to get a 3-day treatment. And then...
And that's you playing it, not me.
Yeah. And then what do we got after that? We got Darius Twin, which is a shmup, which we usually play shmups for 2 days before you beat them. And then we've got...
The cool thing I think about Darius Twin is I have played it before. It is a 2-player where both players play at the exact same time.
Bastard! Get off of me!
It's something different from what we've seen.
Yes, that will be exciting, being able to play at the same time. Shoot, what was the other game? It was this, Darius Twin, Final... Oh, Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That will probably be a 2 or 3 day there.
That game is hard.
Oh, there's 2 of them. Look at that.
You got further than I did. I was running through this entire level with 0 lives.
Oh my god, that's so frustrating.
You don't use the grapples as much as I do.
I can't get to grapple him. Maybe if I did, I'd have better luck, but Jim-a-nittly.
I think it's easier with Haggard to grapple them.
Rat bastard. Oh, I blew through 5 lives. Oh, because that's what we needed. More Andores. Look at him, he choked me to death. He wasn't even playing, dude. He was just like, choke him out, dead. Dead as dead gets.
You're facing U Andore and G Andore.
Grandpa and Uncle Andore.
It wouldn't surprise me if that's what it meant, because we got Andore and Andore Jr.
Right. Like, you get to fight the whole Andore family and their big chest-bumping asses. Oh, come on! Hi! Jesus. Okay. I mean, I guess that's enough for night. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Join us on Saturday. What do you want to do? This or Bill and Bear?
I guess we'll do basketball.
Alright, so we're going to call this the review for Final Fight, November 10th, 1991. That's 2 thumbs up from us. So check it out. Go and play it sometime. Find some way to play it. And Saturday night we'll be back with Bill and Bear's Combat Basketball, which is... It's going to be bad, so just prepare yourself for that. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.